I'm no expert, but if I were to define an entrepreneur, that would pretty much fill that definition. Someone that takes risks, has that passion, and has really come with her own ideas to build a business. So very interesting. Again, if you have questions, please write them down and we're happy to address them towards the end of this segment. We're very grateful for Monroe County to have been chosen for the first Tysons in the state of Wisconsin. Jim here can tell you a few reasons why that was, but really, it's a company that sought this area out and decided for their expansion into the state, this was the best region. I'm excited to hear what he has to say, and if you don't know Jim, Tyson's will be opening up in Sparta, and he's going to be the kind of front runner of that project. So please welcome Jim Redalen.
Thank you very much. How do I follow her? I mean, that's a tough one. That was very nice. Well done. We are really delighted to be here. This is our first Wisconsin community that we came into. Myself being a Wisconsin person, I was really happy about it, and I was part of a committee that looked at a lot of sites in the state of Wisconsin, and I will, as I do my presentation, I have a slide that will show really what made Monroe, the county, and Sparta the first choice we made. We also, if you haven't heard, just bought and purchased a building in Black River Falls where we're going to be opening our second store, and that will be happening in May. We'll have our grand opening there, so we're looking forward to really coming into Wisconsin. I listened to Bill's presentation earlier in the other panel, and if I heard this right, bartending is a classification. What a great, I sat there and thought about that. What a great classification. You know, I've had a lot of business classes in college and all that, but look at your bartender. He knows how to meet and greet customers, right? I mean, that's what he does for a living. He's waited on and worked with a lot of diversity in his day. He's had to learn supply and demand, in stock. A bartender knows that once he's run out of Bud Light, the next guy comes up and wants one. There's not a very happy person there, and he only makes that mistake once. And then lastly, every business, unfortunately, we have a termination. We have to do it once in a while. We don't like it, but once in a while he has to terminate a customer at the end of the night and cut him off. So I'm going to use that for a geographic use going forward. And then Patty talked a little bit about, I believe her was on media and hiring, what we use. And I was fortunate enough to come up to the Sparta mass hiring that we did, and we were just shocked. We had 800 applicants that we interviewed. And some of them, in our course of our marketing department, HR wanted to know how they hear about it, what are we using that works? And a lot of them heard it from the internet. A lot of them heard it from the newspaper. And then one girl said, I heard it from the cow. And I looked at her and I thought, are you clairvoyant or something? What is the cow? And she explained to me that was a radio station that is very prominent. I think it's 100,000 watts, if I'm right. And then the best one was, though, picture this now, okay? This guy's walking up. Good kid, we actually hired him. But he's walking up, kind of tired, he plops down. And my first question was, hey, how'd you hear about us? From my mom. She woke me up this morning and dragged me down here. So anyway, to make a long story short, it takes all different ways. All right, what we're going to do today, though, is there's a lot of people that don't know, and it is pronounced Tysons. There's a lot of people think it's Tysons. Matt, would you stand up? Matt is the fourth generation to get into the business. Matt, what's your last name? It is Tyson. So help us out. When people say Tysons, we'll call us what you want. Just come visit us. But that's what we are actually pronounced as. We also have Bill Heitzman with us. Bill, if you'd stand up. Bill will be a big part of our Wisconsin journey into this state. Bill is the regional manager, and he will have the state of Wisconsin. Bill has been with the company a short period of time. What is it, Bill, 41 years? Stand up again, Bill. They want to look what a 41-year-old retail guy looks like. So this is a person that's dedicated himself to one company for 41 years. That's pretty neat. And Bill was 6 when he started the company. And then our store manager, Lance. Where's Mom? Lance will be the Sparta store manager. He has not been with us 41 years, but we hope he does end up that long with us. So, all right, let's go ahead here. I have 10 minutes? Sure. I only have 10 minutes, okay. See if I can remember how he taught me to do this. Okay, to the right. All right, so we are not a big company. Everybody thinks, oh, you're a big company. Trust me, we're not. This is how we started in 1927. That was Tyson's O'Neill Tire Company. It was very small. The company is 4 generations. Matt's dad and uncle work at the company, and then his grandpa is the CEO, president of the company, and wonderful person. You would all love him. I wish he could have been here today. He is just salt of the earth. You know, we are not a company. The financial people in here, especially the ones that the reps for some of the investment firms, we are not a company. And what I'm using them as a reference is they know what I'm talking about here. We're not a company that drives our business off the price of the stock. We're privately owned. We're owned by a family, just like everybody else in here. It's a great company. People, they care about their people, and I think you're going to see that once we open. Okay, who are we? We're a Midwest family-owned business that believes people buy from people, not companies. We run our company with the goal of serving our customers' needs as being a part of the community. I have heard Jim Tyson say that 100 times. Whether he's correcting one of the buyers or correcting one of us, that we are looking at it in the wrong way, that is his motto right there. Okay, this is where we're located. As you can see, the state of Iowa, we have quite a few stores there. We have 20 stores there actually. And on the right side is our two Wisconsin stores that we're coming into right now. We hope to have that just as full as the Iowa one here pretty soon. This is what we actually represent. But it's just going to give you a little picture. I know these are going to be hard to see with the lighting here and how far back you are. Bill, can you make anything out there? Okay. I wanted to show you what our store looks like. And a lot of people are asking, what do you look like? Well, let's take a look. We have a gift department. We have Carhartt and leather apparel. We have a large assortment of boots and shoes. This is, I think, you're going to really notice when you come in. We are huge in this. These are the brand names we carry. One of the things that we do that some of our competitors don't is we have a number of brand names. Those of you that are foot and boot aficionados, you will see right there what we have. We have children's and ladies' clothing. We try to get as much top brand name as we can, yet we keep it at a very reasonable price. Every day, Columbia is 25% off. Every time you come into our store, it's always marked 25% off. And then we also advertise it up to 50% sometimes. Lots of jeans, including Ariat. Some of you ladies, anybody familiar with Miss Me jeans? You're familiar with it? It's a high style that's out now that we were able to get it. Lawn and Garden Power Equipment. These are pictures of our Dubuque store, which will be a little different in this one. It's a little tiny bit bigger, but very similar in what we'll carry. Wooden pellet stoves and trailers to haul your stove home. Service desk and auto shop. We have a complete auto shop. We're opening this one with we have 2 levels of auto service. One is tires and oil, and the other one is a full service that would do brakes, alignments, everything. This will be a full service brake alignment one. Compressors and generators. Batteries and auto supplies. Collegiate and outdoor sports, and yes, I will make sure they have Badger stuff here and get rid of that Iowa stuff. I personally walked into the buyer, Pam, and I said, Pam, you realize we're going to Wisconsin, right? Yes. I said, they probably aren't going to like that gold stuff very well. Okay. So we will have, it will be a Badger presentation for you here. Sporting goods, hunting and fishing is big for us. We do carry a full line. We're very much into the outdoor sports here, so we do have a full gun supply as well as fishing. I did have a chance to visit the Black River Falls gentleman there. Moe's, is that it? That's a lot of guns. Wow. We're not going to quite be like that, but we do have it. We are we're very particular and careful with what we offer there and how we offer it. All of our folks that are firearm salesmen have been to special training, and we pride ourselves on that. Hardware, tools, electronics, and plumbing. Brand names: Milwaukee, DeWalt. We were a little bit heavier in DeWalt, but then we realized we're coming to Wisconsin and Milwaukee. For some reason, I don't think it's the color. I don't know, maybe it is, but that's something we're adding on quite a bit into our area, into our stores. Hardware and welding. Paint, housewares departments. Farm, chick days, and poultry assortments. Poultry accessories, excuse me. Equine, big equine and general farm accessories. Farm and ranch supplies. And yes, we sell chicks. But somebody asked me at the orientation if we sold cows. We don't sell cows, sorry. We could probably get you one though. This is probably one of our biggest departments, our pet department. We do a lot of stuff with this. We have all kinds of accessories for the pets. And it really is something that we are so competitive on. I think if you have a little furry friend, you'll be very happy. Birdseed. The birdseed is purchased by the CEO of the company. That's the one thing Jim Tyson buys. Bill, we better make sure we have it right on the shelves, right? That's right. Okay, why do we do it? We've created a more for your community. We also like to give back to our communities as much as we can. We've created a grant program, More for Your Community, which is applications are taken from May through August for grants awarded to in November. The grant program awarded over $200,000 last year. Along with this, yearly Tyson participations in community fairs, events, and programs, because we really truly believe in integrating ourselves in the community. Some examples, just a couple of pictures. Fire Department, Toys for Tots, Program for Children, Habitat for Humanity. We also are just about every county fair I think we can get ourselves into, so you will see it's a big part of our belief and participation. Okay, the question is, why did we choose Sparta as the first endeavor in the Badger Lake? Well, we researched a large number of markets before we selected Sparta. Madison, the southern part of the state, the northern part of the state, everywhere we looked at. We found though that Sparta had agricultural numbers and livestock numbers were very favorable for us. We were shocked to realize in your communities, in your counties, you had more animals than we did. We have more corn than you do. You have more animals than we do. The market was a very good match for the product lines that we currently carry. Strong recreational pastime are a good fit for our sporting goods and outdoor living departments. Market was in need of an apparel retailer that offered completely competitively priced brand name clothing and footwear along with the top quality work clothes. And really, one of the biggest things, and I like Tim, if you're from the Chamber, where are you from the Chamber of Commerce in Sparta? Raise your hand, everybody look at him. This guy had a lot to do with us coming. He doesn't even realize it. I visited him one time. Do you remember that even? When I was just a strange guy who came into your office and asked you some questions? No. Probably don't know. That was a long time ago. But he was so helpful, and he has been so helpful that, you know, we truly, Sharon is our senior director of marketing, and we've counted on him for so much. So if you guys would do me a favor, give him a hand. I really would appreciate it. One of the biggest reasons to pick this location, the town of Sparta opened up to us when we were looking for our first location in Wisconsin. Tyson partners directly with the communities where we have locations, and Sparta has proven to be a great choice so far. We're very happy with our decision here. All right, this is something that we're famous for in Iowa, is our popcorn. I know it seems kind of silly, put this slide up there, but you will smell this when you walk into the store. We have people just come in, stop on their way to work, grab popcorn, walk out. That's fine. We love them. Help yourself. We give it away, and it is one of the best. We're looking for ways to draw people into your. Have a niche like this. This is a great niche for us. All right. And we'll answer any questions you have here later on in the panel, but thank you for accepting us here, and we are so glad to be into Wisconsin, into Monroe, and into Sparta.